when Jesus, you mentioned when he went into Abraham's bosom on the evil side. I don't know if that's still Abraham's bosom or a different thing. There's a gulf fixed, and then there's all the evil, the demonic over there. Did he, if I'm saying that right, and then he spoiled hell, he spoiled, and you said he melted the faces. I'm guessing that's where we even get some of those long melted faces on movies, is from what
Yeah,
actually
isn't that
happened.
crazy? That
Yeah,
actually didn't happen.
someone
And
saw that.
Abraham's bosom is a place where the just and the righteous were kept that believed in
Oh,
God the Father
okay,
for being the true God. That has nothing to do with hell. It's
okay,
actually there's a great gulf that separates
yeah,
them. And so they're not connected, like hell can't come over and torture or say they can't
okay,
do
that's
anything
good.
to them. They live in wonder and splendor, even in Abraham's bosom or paradise. It's the same place. They have streets, beautiful streets. They have rivers running through there. They have
Hmm.
a sky in the middle of the earth, but a little bit higher up than we're hell. So I say up here, I always do this, and my family used to laugh at me. So if you picture here's the middle of the earth, okay? Abraham's bosom or paradise would be up here in the middle, and hell would be down here in the lower parts
On the
of
lower part.
yeah,
Okay.
and there's a great gulf, so nobody in Abraham's bosom can enter in here, and no one from hell can actually
Oh, that's
enter at
good. Now,
all.
when Jesus did what he did, and he melted
Yes,
them, their
yes,
faces, and he spoiled hell, and he took the keys.
that's
This is
right.
my question. I want to know. I'd like to know. Was it just a serious event and he was out of there? Did he take pleasure in spoiling hell? Was he happy that he was doing that? What could you
I
talk
will
about his
just quote
emotion?
the word for you. It said
Okay.
he spoiled and ruined principalities and powers and made a show of it openly. There's your answer right there. Yes, he was happy about it. Yes, he was thrilled that he got to show them that they don't have power over the Son of the living God. They have no rights. They have no power over a righteous person, actually. That's what he was demonstrating. He was also taking back the right that we had, that Adam gave away when he chose to believe the lie that Satan presented. He gave away part of our dominion to the enemy. So a righteous man had to enter into hell to take it back. That would be the Son of God. And at the end of that third day, that's exactly what he did. He took back the authority so that we could then have that authority over to the darkness. That's one of the reasons he went in there. He would have just gone home to heaven, and people think he did, but he didn't. When he left the cross, it said he descended. That would be into paradise, because he told the thief on the cross, today, he would be with him in paradise. So it was
Sure.
that day when Christ died, and he told his spirit man, leave my body. And then the body, of course, died. And then we know he was eventually put in the tomb. But his spirit man entered into Abraham's bosom or paradise. He saw Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. He actually preached the gospel to all of them. And they already knew when he showed up, he was the Son of God, because Joseph had been talking about him. Lazarus was there 4 days talking about him being on the earth. And so he saw King David, all those who died that were held in this place because they believed in God. It was a beautiful place, and Christ enjoyed visiting them, but he knew it wasn't for very long. And he knew what his assignment was. He crossed over. That freaked out hell, because he left paradise and himself crossed over the great gulf that nobody could, but he was on an assignment. And then he showed up at the gates of hell. And then, of course, on that third day, when he wasted, it says he wasted, ruined, and spoiled principalities and powers and made a show of it openly, stripping every gemstone off of Satan. He took them all away from
Mm.
him. And then he reached out and takes the keys. This is going to make a great movie one day. Take the keys of hell, death, and the grave, and usher out of hell himself up into the grave, where the power of God lit
Mm.
up that whole place. And those angels were waiting on him to arrive. I'm sure they were celebrating when he showed up.
Yeah.